Movies love to give survival advice. The problem? Most of it is a death sentence. Your lizard brain thinks it's being smart, but it's actually just preparing a garnish for your own funeral. Today, we're debunking 5 survival myths that will definitely get you killed. Meet Bob. He's about to learn the hard way. Welcome to Simply Fatal. You get bitten by a rattlesnake, and your first thought is, I need to suck the venom out. Stop. Fact check. Venom travels through the lymphatic system almost instantly. Trying to suck it out is like trying to catch a bullet with your teeth after it's already hit you. Worse, the bacteria in your mouth will cause a massive infection, and the suction will only damage the tissue further, leading to necrosis. Bob is currently trying to suck his own leg. The snake isn't even attacking anymore. It's just embarrassed for him. Lost in the desert? Just cut open a cactus and drink, right? Wrong. Fact check. Most cactus species contain high levels of toxic alkaloids and acids. Drinking that water will trigger intense vomiting and diarrhea, which will dehydrate you 10 times faster than if you drank nothing at all. There is only one species, the fishhook barrel, that is somewhat safe, and even then, it's a gamble. Bob just took a big gulp of cactus juice. He's not hydrated. He's a human fountain of regret. Someone told you that if an alligator chases you, you should run in a zigzag pattern. That person wants you dead. Fact check. Alligators can run up to 30 miles per hour in a straight line, but they don't have the stamina for long chases. They are ambush predators. Running in a zigzag just keeps you in the alligator's strike zone longer and tires you out faster. Your best bet? Run in a straight line as fast as you can. Bob is zigzagging like a pro, but the alligator is just taking a shortcut. Freezing and thirsty? Eat the snow. Don't. Here is the problem. Eating snow rapidly drops your core body temperature. Your body has to burn massive amounts of precious energy just to melt that ice inside you, fast-tracking you straight to hypothermia. You should always melt the snow first with an external heat source. Bob is currently eating snowballs like a madman. He's not quenching his thirst. He's turning his internal organs into an ice cube tray. If a shark attacks, punch it in the nose. Good luck. Physics is against you. Landing a powerful punch underwater is almost impossible due to water resistance. Plus, the nose is dangerously close to a mouth full of razor blades. If you want to survive, aim for the eyes or the gills. Those are the only truly sensitive spots. Bob is currently trying to jab a great white. The shark isn't hurt. It just thinks Bob is a very aggressive appetizer. You're lost in the woods and the sun is gone. You remember the old saying, moss always grows on the north side of the tree. Stop. Moss doesn't have a compass. It grows wherever it's cool, damp, and shaded. In a dense forest, that could be anywhere. If you follow the moss, you aren't finding your way home. You're just walking in very expensive, mossy circles. Bob has been following the north for 6 hours. He's now deeper in the forest, and the local wolves are starting to recognize him. You've been without water for 2 days. You've seen it on TV. It's time to drink your own recycled water. Don't do it. Your urine is full of the exact waste and salts your body is trying to get rid of. Drinking it is like drinking seawater. It actually pulls moisture out of your cells to process the toxins, making your dehydration significantly worse. Bob just finished his yellow tea. He's not hydrated. He's just nauseous, and his kidneys are currently screaming in a language he doesn't understand. Your fingers are blue, frozen, and you can't feel them. The old myth says to rub them with snow or warm them up with friction. This is a disaster. Frostbitten skin is filled with tiny ice crystals. Rubbing them is like rubbing your internal organs with shards of glass. You are literally shredding your tissue from the inside out. Bob is vigorously rubbing his blue hands with a snowball. He thinks he's waking them up, but he's actually just turning his fingers into permanent ice pops. A tornado is coming, and you think a concrete overpass is your fortress. Wrong. An overpass is actually a high-speed wind tunnel. The narrow space under the bridge causes the wind to accelerate, creating a Venturi effect that can literally suck you out from under the beams and throw you into the next county. Plus, the bridge itself could collapse on your head. Bob is clinging to a concrete pillar for dear life while the sky turns black. He's about to find out that a bridge is just a giant vacuum cleaner in a storm. You see a bear. You remember, play dead. Wait, this only works with grizzly bears, and even then, it's a gamble. If it's a black bear, playing dead is just telling the bear that dinner doesn't require a chase. Black bears are opportunistic. They will see your dead body as an easy, stationary meal. Bob is lying as still as a rock while a black bear prepares him for a taste test. Bob is being very brave, but the bear is already looking for the ketchup. You're stranded. Your first instinct is to build a massive fire and light it, hoping for a rescue plane. Wait, a signal fire is only useful if someone is looking. Fact check. Help might be days away. If you light your fire too soon, You'll burn through your best wood, green leaves for smoke, and all your energy. By the time a rescue plane actually flies overhead, you'll be left with nothing but cold ashes and a very hungry stomach. Bob is celebrating his massive plume of smoke. He thinks he's being proactive. He's actually just broadcasting his location to the local mosquitoes. You're hungry in the woods and see a bird eating some bright red berries. You think, if it's good for him, it's good for me. Stop. Nature doesn't work that way. Birds and squirrels can digest toxins that would melt a human's liver in hours. Many berries and mushrooms are perfectly fine for animals, but are an express ticket to the morgue for us. Bob is currently enjoying a handful of forest candy. He's not getting vitamins. He's getting a very colorful and very final internal organ failure. The desert sun is beating down, and you're sweating like a fountain. Your first instinct is to strip down to your underwear to let the skin breathe. Big mistake. Your clothes actually act as insulation against the heat and protect your skin from massive UV damage. Stripping down will cause you to sweat faster and burn your skin, leading to rapid dehydration and heat stroke. Bob is currently trying to tan in 120-degree heat. He's not cooling off. He's literally slow cooking himself in a giant oven made of sand. It's freezing, and you reach for a bottle of whiskey to warm your blood. Wrong. Alcohol is a vasodilator. It opens up your blood vessels, sending warm blood to the surface of your skin. This makes you feel warm, but it's actually pulling heat away from your vital organs and dumping it into the freezing air. Your core temperature will plummet faster than a stone in a lake. Bob is taking a huge swig, feeling cozy while his internal organs are starting to turn into slushies. You have a tiny scratch on your finger, and you're terrified that every shark in the Atlantic is coming for you. Relax. While sharks have an incredible sense of smell, they aren't magic. One drop of blood becomes so diluted in the ocean that a shark would have to be practically on top of you to detect it. They aren't attracted to human blood like a magnet. They are attracted to the vibrations of a struggling, dying fish. Bob is currently having a panic attack over a paper cut. The shark behind him is actually just curious about why Bob is splashing like a broken washing machine. Survival isn't about being Rambo. It's about not being Bob. The movies lie to you. Your lizard brain, while well-intentioned, is operating on obsolete data from the Stone Age. Knowing the real facts is the only tool that actually matters. Bob survived this episode, we think. But he has some new phobias, a very upset kidneys, and possibly an eviction notice waiting for him. If you want to survive the internet's most fatal myths, make sure you hit that subscribe button for Simply Fatal. Stay skeptical, stay alive, and whatever you do, please, do not eat the snow.